When an event comes up in raid that guarantees you a chance of getting a champion, if you have enough resources saved up, I check out my resources, and this time around it's Soulstones. I have a lot of Soulstones saved up, not on this Noob to Pro early game account, but on my main account over here, and it's time for me to go over here and flip some cards. When you go for this type of event, this time around it's called the Ethereal Deck of Fate. You hope to count how many cards you have to flip in order to get the fragments required to get the champion. What champion is up for grabs this time around? It's gonna be this champion, Talenna Soulseer. And from what I've seen about her kits, she's all about the poisons. This time around, she doesn't just place poisons on a 2-turn cooldown. She doesn't place 2 poisons on a 2-turn cooldown. It's for 3 turns. So her poison goes on for 3 turns, and that's a lot of time for it to tick on the enemies, right? 3 times, that is. So especially if you have one of those champions that can activate the poisons like she does on the A1, she can, the poisons is not going to run out of the enemies pretty soon. And maybe you would not need multiple poisoners in it for a champion like this. Sometimes you have 1 or 2 poisoners coming in there. Maybe she alone and one other activator will be enough to consistently deal poison damage if that's the type of damage you want to do on the enemy. A skill right here that also increases our accuracy. Personally, when I read her kit out, I didn't think it's the champion I'll use on my account, but it's a champion I have resources saved up for, so why not go ahead and flip some card and get her. So I'm hoping to get Talenna and hopefully get some of these Blossom points required for the ongoing Titan event, which I'm not going all the way for my stone 4 or 5 for. I'm just going ahead and stop at my stone 3 for this one, since I already skipped out on Summon Rush entirely. So, and of course, it's not just the champion you're getting, you have some other in-game resources, legendary skill tome, 4-star basalt, and of course a primal shard right here, vault shard also available for grabs. This time around you cannot pin rewards, right? You cannot pin, no card pinning available. And the best soulstones to use right here will be the Eternal Soulstones. And if you check how many cards you have to flip, 5, how many? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50 cards, right? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, no, 40 cards. So 3,500 for 40 cards, it's gonna be what? 40k points divided by 3.5. That's gonna be 11 Eternal Soulstones. Do I have Eternal Soulstones, 11 of it saved up? I do not. So if I go check my Soulstone summoning, that means you have to mix it up. Some Eternal Soulstones, some Immortal Soulstones. Remember, there is no boosted events going on for these Eternals and Immortals. So that's quite unfortunate that we're just summoning our Soulstones for no reason. That's why it's not recommended to summon all your Soulstones. And it's not even recommended to go convert your essence to Soulstones right now. So I'm gonna do my Eternals. I'm not gonna convert more. That's what I'm trying to say. I can convert more and make up to what, 4 more, making it 7 Eternals. I'd rather spend the Eternals and the Immortals I have so far without converting more essence. I'm saving my essence for actual champion perfect souls from the soul merchant. So I'll do the 3 Eternals that I have available, do the 23 Immortals that I have available, and see how much points does that give me. This type of event does not give you points based on the perfect soul you get from these summons. It gives you points based on the soulstone you summon. So it doesn't matter whether I get a rare or a legendary 5-star perfect soul, the points is still going to be the same, right? So Immortals are not the best one to use for this type of event. Like I said, do your maths. Like I just did, I saw 11. If you're going to use Immortals for this event, let's see how much Immortals is going to cost you. Immortals is how many points per Immortal summons for this one deck of fates. 700 for Immortals. That's gonna be a lot. 57 Immortals. So hopefully the Eternals I can do and then use the Immortals the rest to complete it all the way. I do not want to swap for more Eternals. I just want to keep my Eternals for future events like this, but I'm willing to swap the rest of my Immortals to complete this one. All right, 57 reduced a little bit by some Eternals. Let's start the card flipping and see how many I'll have to do. Now, card flipping is not the only one you have to do. I mean, Soulstone summoning is not the only way. If you have some champion training to do, you might as well go get that one out of the way. Champion upgrades right here. If I click it, you can see that's one of the ways to get points. So I don't have any champion training to do on my main account, So I'm gonna just do what I can. But the noob to pro account, which obviously do not have enough resources to go for this event, that doesn't mean I'm gonna ignore it entirely. I'm still gonna go in there and summon my one immortal. No, I'm not gonna summon my immortal. I'm gonna go ahead and do more champion training. Currently sitting at 1900 energy. Spend all that in champion training. Use a lot of gems in champion training, and that gives me an opportunity to flip some card. I'm not flipping card on a new account like this to flip all the cards. No, I'm just doing it to see whether I can get a void shard, to see whether I can get a legendary skill tome, to see whether I can get a primal shard. You know, few rewards right here. Maybe a 3-star basalt, 4-star basalt, anything, even an ancient shard. You're just flipping 1 or 2 cards. It feels like champion training is going on right now, so get it done. So do that on a new account if you want the champion training points, not because you want to flip all the cards to get the legendary champion. All right, let the show begin. Let me start it. Yesterday, I should have done this yesterday, but I wanted all the bad luck to be exhausted before I come in on the second day and get mine done. So hopefully I won't have a lot of bad luck right here. Starting up strong with my Eternal summons and see what 3 will give me. My wish list is still active. You might want to review your wish list before you go ahead and start summoning. And it's going to be an epic 5-star trash. Masamoto is not that trash though. I think he has a revive, right? But for my account, I do not need epics right now, especially when you're summoning Eternals. You hope to see some crazy mythical champion 6 stars perfect soul or 5-star legendary champion perfect soul, but nope, I got 3 epics perfect souls from the Eternals. That's gonna be 3-5 times 3. So few more. Is there a temple? I think this is a temple, right? So I don't have to spend a lot of time on this one. Since it's not boosted, I'm not expecting anything amazing. Oh, okay. Mina 6-star soul. Now this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Garo 5-star soul. This makes it a little bit worth it. Considering there is no boosted events going on right now for Soulstone summon, getting 2 mythical in the temple like this is totally worth it. Gallows also, like I say, it doesn't give you points based on the star rating you get. Else I would have gotten a ton of points right here if it was one of those chase events. Alright, let's see. Legendary 6-star? No, 3-star Minaya. Can we get another mythical 5-star on a rare? I mean 6-star on a rare. Can we get another mythical? Even if I don't need the mythical, I might save it for some future reason, right? And the last 3, I know that's not nearly the 57 I need to summon, but I just need to go see how many points I have achieved so far. And remember, you might not need to flip all the cards to get the Champion Fragments, so I don't need to flip the entire 40,000 points before I start going to flip the cards. I'm going to go ahead and start flipping and see how many more points I need to complete it. Getting some 8 cents back, rebate. Let the card flipping begin with how many points? 26,000 points, not even close, Let's hit at like 30k points before I start the flipping. See if that's going to be enough. And when I say 30k points, I have to now go ahead and convert 10 pool. The 10 pool, yes, that should be enough. At 700 each. Legendary. Okay, Mountain King. That's a champion I do not put on my wish list, and this is why the wish list should be improved. A 6-star Chrysia. A champion I do not own, but when I get her, you guys gonna have to be wary of me when you find me in the live arena. I find her very annoying, this champion. And she's always paired with the Amand, with the Fabian, where you're like, should I ban with Fabian? Should I ban her? Either way, you're going to get your skills put on cooldown. She's a very crazy mythical champion that I hope to add to my account pretty soon. 6-star Mountain King, also a good one. A new addition to my team for sure. I did not come out to this event empty-handed for sure. I came in strong with some new good mythical champion perfect souls that when I eventually have the Mountain King went from 5 or 6-star. I thought he was at 1 or 2-star. That means I should add one Mountain King to my team? Nah. And we have a new addition to Ignatius, 4-star. Upgrades to Gallows 6-star from a 4-star to a 6-star. That's a huge upgrade. This is one of the few decreased defense champion that a lot of people don't talk about in raid. A second Morag. I think I have my first Morag already at 6-star or 5-star. And that's everything I got that is useful. The rest are gonna be useful when I eventually have them on the account. For now, some of those champions I do not own. Let's not forget about Masamoto, 5-star, or I also have a 4-star for him. Ooh, I saw Masahiro, 2-star. Why is it not scattered everywhere? I thought it's supposed to be ordered accordingly. The order is kind of crazy. You have to scroll down to find some. Alright, that's some changes right here on my account for sure. Let's see how many cards I have to flip now. 33,000 points. That's a good start. It's not the 40k point yet, but let me see how many are starting off in an order of ancients, 10 fragments, 5-star, speed glyph. Remember, you cannot pin cards in this one. 20 fragments over there, and it resets. 2-star basalt. Oh, that's not fragment. I mean, this is the Titan event points. I was confusing this for fragments. These are the fragments. 3 fragments. Another 3. 20 Titan event points. 10 fragments. 3. Set again. Just gonna do it scattered then, because sometimes it makes more sense to do it that way, not in an orderly fashion. It reset again. Where do you think all the fragments are hiding? That's a fragment. A fragment is hiding here too? No. What about somewhere around here? That's a fragment. Fragment should be hiding here too. Nope. 4-star basalt, I got it. I've seen the legendary skill tome. I've not seen the primal shard. 5,000 more points and I have 5 more pools to go. Fragment should be hiding somewhere. Yeah. Yep, that's a fragment. Fragment should be hiding here. No. That's Titan event points. This should be a fragment. It is not. A rare skill tome. That's a bad one. What about here? That's a fragment. And the last one is going to be a fragment 5. Now, let's see if the 33k point was enough to get all the fragments. I do not want to keep summoning my soulstones. Fragments 65. Not even close. Not even close. Damn, I have to go all the way there. 33 was not enough. I'm gonna have to do 7 more. No, 10, another 10 pool then. Right? I don't want to do in excess now. Let's just do single pools and check the point required. Ooh, that's a 6-star. Holy. A champion I don't see often anymore in raid these days. And how many points did that give me? 5k more points. Okay, I didn't go in excess. 1, 2, 3, 4, Primal Shard. 5. 10 fragments. There too. Did I save 2? Fragments count. I want to leave some for champ training basically. Nope, I'm still 10 fragments short. I wanted to leave some for champ training, but it seems I have to go all the way because if I forget it, if I leave some, I might forget to get it done. Let's just knock it out of the way without using our mortal soulstones. Woo-wee! Please be a unique one. No, that's Toshiro. I already have him at 6-star, I think. 5-star Toshiro, not that bad. I do have multiple copies of Toshiro though, so maybe that's worth keeping. $2,000 points. You can't earn more than that. And the last 2 were the 5 fragments each. So I needed to flip all the cards to get mine. Hopefully you do not need to flip all. Last time I did this event, I didn't need to come all the way to the end to see the last fragment, but this time around I guess I was unlucky with the card flips or the order of things. Yeah, that's this event done for me. This champion has been obtained and added to the roster. Let's see the princely titan event points. Gotten to the 3rd milestone that I need to get to complete and get this 3-star perfect soul for this champion. Not going to the milestone 4 or 5. I just needed to get to milestone 3 and get it done. That's all I needed from this event. Initially or eventually when we get this champion or you need him for some content, maybe I'll add him to the wish list and see if I can get a better soul for him. For now, 3-star is a good start. Eventually find in the market and get a 4-star for him also. Alright. Fragment check just to make sure. Talenna done. Right? So yeah, I wish you all good luck with your own soulstone summons. I needed to go all the way to get mine done. And yeah, this event is out of the way. Guaranteed champion in the bag. Not going to summon this champion until there is a need for it during the champion chase, during a fusion. You already know a fusion is coming up by now, so that will be some points required or needed for me to complete a fusion champion chase without using my shards at that point. This summon pool will not wait until the fusion kicks off on the 1st of July, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video with my summoning pool right here, Prism Crystal summoning pool. I'm also not going to wait until the weekend because it's a Tuesday and this is going to end in 2 days 15 hours. So let's go ahead and see whether we're lucky enough to be the 2% of the player base who gets Rhea Demond or Blade Chorister Caldor, or a legendary, or unluckily an epic. Let's see. It's gonna be a boring epic Dodian the Runic. I'll catch you all in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily raid content later.